Everybody, this is Trader C Brown here. You're welcome again to our channel. This is live analysis we're doing right now. This is Sunday. We're looking at Euro USD week 33 of the trading market. So we're looking at the whole picture of the daily time frame, looking at what the market has for us for the week opening up from tonight. Now, there are two things you need to understand is first, what did the market do previous week? And what is the market planning to do this week? So those are the ideas I want you to have in the whole picture. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame, which is obviously looking at the weekly behavior, the daily behavior of the previous week, which is the previous week, week 32, this is the whole movement that happened in that week. Okay, this is the whole movement that happened in that week. And it appears to me that there was consolidation in this market last week. Just like GU had the consolidation, again, previously, if you drag the box behind, you see that for the past 2 weeks, Euro USD has been struggling within a particular zone. And I'll let you know why that is happening. And also why I have decided to focus on Euro USD this coming week 33, and because of the shift in the market on this currency pair. Now, first of all, if you are new to this place, you know how we do it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button of the video, and let's get right into it in detail. Now, before we move into the different facets of the analysis, we're going to be looking at technical analysis. We're going to be looking at fundamental analysis on this currency pair. We're going to be looking at the sentimental analysis. Now, these are the new updates that I'm bringing into the weekly analysis, the forecast that we're looking at. So every time you're going to be hearing me talking about these three positions of the market, because we have to move into the next level of the market, because we have to learn more and begin to understand the market more so that we can be more profitable. So now looking at this behavior of the past 2 weeks, what do we expect? A breakout. We want to break below. So intentionally, the market is heading down. So this is the previous low and price is already there. And we want price to break this low, to break out of this box, to give us that downtrend momentum that we might be anticipating. Now, let's look at the daily time frame. Looking at the daily time frame right now, as you can see, the market is obviously struggling to break out of this imbalance. Okay, we see the massive push up. So what we can see obviously is a bullish momentum to the upside. All right, we see previous structures. Okay, previous structures. We see market creating structures and then break again this high to create this one. So we probably might think, oh, the market want to go back up and then start going up. Well, we're not sure yet. We're not sure yet. That's why we have to do technical analysis properly, analysis properly, and also look at the fundamental analysis properly. Okay, now let me show you what I'm probably looking at right now. Okay, I'm probably looking at this right now. So the first thing is, what is the market showing us? The market is looking bullish on the daily. That's what the market is showing us. Okay, fine. It looks bullish, but is the market overall bullish? Now, let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see possible behavior. Now, on the 4-hour, we are seeing the market trending down. The market is sloping, trending down. Okay, we have our trend line there telling us that the market is trending down in that direction, but we had a consolidation here. Now, if you check this massive movement, just like we did on GU, if you have watched that video, you will notice that this was a massive push up to the upside, right? Right there, massively. And we see that price is playing around this zone. So two things involved right now. Number one, should I be looking for more sales or buy? Now, what we want to see, the first thing is we want to see the price still trade below to break this low, to come out of this fib area, whereby we are not fully in the discount zone. And then probably we might look for a pullback into the trend line and then another drop to continue selling. But if that doesn't happen, then we should be expecting price to do this. Price may want to react to this level by not breaking this last low, and then bouncing up from this zone, and then breaking this trend line, moving back into it, pull back into the zone, and then before heading back up, then we should be looking at a buy from the break of the trend line, break of structure, header, break up another structure, header, and then you want to see a pull back into that 61 again, or alternatively price push higher and pull back into that zone again, and then you want to see a massive push up to the upside to buy the market, and then keep buying depending on the direction that the market chooses to go. Now, this is what I'm looking at on Euro USD. But there is more advantage to this because the market on Euro USD this week seems to be very flexible. And I'm going to tell you why when we look at the fundamentals in a moment. But first, let's see, again, a bigger picture. What possible area we could look at. Now, we see that this is a beautiful, beautiful trend line that was broken right there. So we still have another counter trend line, which I personally would put there, right there. So price reacting to that zone. So at this level right here, I can see price broke out of this zone already. Okay. So what I need to see that the market want to do is to break this low, structure low a little bit, then retrace into the zone, and then I'll look for more sales into the zone, and then probably price may change direction by giving me character behavior, and then I'll look for more buy. By that time, we will have a beautiful trend line here that will give us a counter trend line break. So I don't know if you understand what I'm looking at, but you see, spend time with this video, you will get it. Okay, you don't understand how I look at the market and what I'm looking at possibly that the market is going to play around with. So the reason I'm looking at the market doing this is a reversal pattern. I want to see that reversal pattern that the market is giving us. Okay, the market may give us this reversal pattern and then eventually push higher and then break that trend line and start buying. Okay, that may happen. But at the moment, what we see is that the market is still in the downtrend. It's still in that box. You need to come out of that box by breaking this low, and then probably do a pullback into this fib, or a pullback into a trend line that probably might be there, whichever one we can see, and then pull back into that zone and then drop. That would be a beautiful opportunity to sell at that level. It could even spike higher into the zone and then drop again. That would be a beautiful opportunity for us to sell that market and keep selling until the market break this particular trend line that we see right here that will be plotted. The trend line is not there now. It is invisible, but I'm the one just seeing it with my eyes. I'm thinking possibly we might have a trend line forming right there. Okay, so that's when we look at a buy. But if that doesn't work, what do you expect? Price may eventually break, push back into the zone, retrace back again, and then create a structure to start buying. And this may happen. So pay attention to what price does within the box. If it break below, wait for a pullback into that area and it will sell more. If it doesn't break below and fails to break below and pushes back up, wait for price action to break or retest that trend line and then pull back, and it fails to break again. That means creating now a lower high. higher low, then we need to look for price action to buy that market up, because this may happen as well. So now the question is, how do we know that this will happen? What would be the direction if the market start buying? How do we know? We need to also consider the fundamental analysis. First, let's look at the fundamentals. First, are there news for us to look at on Euro USD? On the 14th, which is Monday, there is no news on Euro. Then on the 15th, which is Tuesday, we have a lot coming in on USD dollars, but a little bit of market movement, which is economic sentiment, that is coming in, which a low impact news that will come on Euro. That is very interesting. So now we have on Wednesday, there is no Euro news, but USD news. Okay. Then on Thursday, there is no Euro news, but USD news. All right. Interesting. Then on Friday, obviously, no Euro news, no USD news. Okay. Beautiful. Now let's go back to looking at how we can implement this beautiful analysis on the fundamentals. Now I use a particular special tool here owned by one of my mentor. All right. And he created this tool here, his team, and I love it. And I just decided to buy into the tool. Let's look at the smart money tracker. First, look at what the big guys are putting into the market. These are the decisions that the big guys in the market are doing right now. Those who really drive the market crazy. We see that on the Euro is very, very bullish. We have long. The blue section is the long, and that's 74%, 74.46% that is pushed into that market right now. And very few of the big guys are looking at shorting Euro. Rather, they are longing Euro. Remember that. And we trade it against USD. Now we have 56 against 70, 50, 55, I believe, 55, 54 against 74. Now, this is the picture that we're getting. Okay, we're getting it. But let's look at the details. We have the most bullish right now on Euro right here is 74. So it's more bullish. So we can see that this side of the picture is the bearish side of the Euro, which is 25%. Wonderful. So what we want to see is this. What is the USD's position? So the USD position is 54 against 45. So already we can see huge conflict on the US dollars pair. So the US dollar pair, we have a lot of demand. I mean, there is conflict. It's so high, so strong in both sides. We have strong buyers, strong sellers on USD right now. Okay, so that is a very interesting thing, because at the end of the day, you want to be able to understand what the market is giving you. Now, to finally understand the whole picture of what I'm looking at, I know some of you are still very confused about this. Don't worry about it. I'm just showing you what possibly can happen. Let's look at the sentimental analysis. So on the sentimental analysis, we see that Euro USD look again as though it's back to back. That means almost equilibrium. There's a big, huge conflict because of the US dollars. Because of the US dollars, the Euro is being competed with. So we are having a lot of challenge right now. That is why we saw this particular move for the past 2 weeks. So it could happen again, just like GU is struggling along with it. So the question will be, what currency pair should we trade in this week? Well, at the moment, like I said earlier on the GU video, I said I might be looking at buying or trading, I might be looking at trading Euro USD. There's a reason for it. Because you see, the momentum on, if you watch the GU fundamentals that I did, you'll find that the British pounds is high in demand. There is the big guys are buying, they're pumping money, they're buying. The contract on the British pounds is huge. So there's a bullish momentum coming on the British pound, strong. So I'm presuming that USD during the week may drop. There might be a withdrawal of the contract that we might see around the big guys. Let me just show you what I mean. I'm looking at a lot of money to be put out from the buy euro. Here now we have 78 short, over 228. You can see euro is very, very high. But if you check US dollars, you can see that US dollar is 17, and then you can see that euro, the sell is 14,000, 17, 14,000. So very little is being seen here. So we can see that according to what we have, euro is stronger, okay, in the market. So there might be possible buy that will come in that will overpower the USD. Now you may say, well, how do you know that? Let's look at some other things. This is currency strength meter right here. At the moment, euro is weak, US dollar is strong. Okay, so I'm anticipating that as long as the market changes, we might have a relational change on this. If it remains like this, I will be selling US dollars, euro USD. But if it changes and becomes stronger, if euro becomes stronger, I will be looking for buys, because already I know the stage is set for it to happen. Now, it's a long discussion on this. I don't want you guys to get bored with this, but this is a whole picture. So looking at the sentimental analysis that I showed you earlier on, we can see that euro USD, where are you? Euro USD, which is in this zone right here, as you can see, is still in the struggle situation. We're still going to have a lot of conflict in the market. If I should look at the sentimental, the detail of the whole picture, let's look at the summary of that currency pair, euro USD, for a minute. I just want to show you the summary of what we're looking at, the bias and the whole picture. Now, on the bias is very bearish. It's telling us that euro USD is very bearish. Now, why is that? Because you can see the information given to us put together. We have euro USD here on the long is strong, then USD is also strong. So definitely the short aspect of it is based on the fundamentals, looking at the inflation, the unemployment and all of that. But it's still a struggle. Just because it looked very bearish doesn't mean it's going to stay bearish. So that is why these two pairs this week, you guys need to be very careful trading them, because they may flip your account or they may destroy your account. So depending on what you're doing, so be very smart. Okay, now if you enjoyed this video and you want more of this detail, I want you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because throughout this week we might be coming live to analyze the market as we go. So we might be analyzing the market daily as we go. So get ready for that. It's very important. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much. If you have any questions, listen, do not hesitate to contact us. Send us an information there. We have a comment section there. You can write to us, or you also join our Telegram group and you can contact me right there. If you want to take a course, join our mentorship, all of the informations are in the description below. Follow them and get in touch. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this detailed analysis on these pairs, because the week, looking at what the market is doing right now, we need to really go deeper and to be able to understand how to prepare for the coming week, which I have done. I believe you understand the fundamentals, the technicals, and the sentimental analysis that I've put together on this video right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in week 34.